Lord Voldemort's request.
Is it zoomed out all the way?
No, you're recording now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you are. All right. Chapter 20, Lord Voldemort's request. So a lot of couples are falling apart in this chapter, like Ginny and Dean. Yes, Dean, they're falling apart and having a heated argument, and so is Ron and Lavender. They're also in an argument, and Hermione's actually not too against this. And then after soon, Harry's then summoned to his next lesson with Professor Dumbledore, and Professor Trelawney is there, and she's just very upset that there's not another divinations professor, and she threatens to quit. And then Dumbledore asks Harry if he's had the dream where he can see the Horcrux. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Professor Dumbledore asks him, and Harry says no.
He asked if he got the memory,
Yeah,
not
memory,
a dream.
not a dream. That's what I meant.
Memory from Slughorn.
Yeah. And Harry told him no. And then Dumbledore then grows kind of serious and angry, telling Harry how important this particular memory is, and then he tells Harry that he needs to try again and try to do everything in his power to get this memory. Stop smiling at me. Dumbledore and Harry use the pensive to travel into two memories. The first memory is young Voldemort, who works at Morgan and Burke's. At this time, Voldemort's job is to travel from house to house, convincing witches and wizards to sell their most prized possessions and family heirlooms. And here we find him visiting Hepzibah Smith, a wealthy elderly witch. Hepzibah is also who's clearly enamored of. She's charmed by handsome Voldemort and shows him two of her most prized treasures, the golden Hufflepuff cup and the golden Slytherin locket. Both items are ancient and extraordinarily precious, and Voldemort's eyes flash red when he sees these items, and then the memory ends. Dumbledore tells us that 2 days later, Hepzibah was found dead, her treasures stolen, and her house of Honky blanked. Hokey. This is apparently the first time that Voldemort kills for a gain instead of out of revenge. And then after that, what?
3 minutes.
They zoom forward. Tom Riddle is a bad guy. Dumbledore then implies that he knows the evil deeds that Voldemort has carried out over the 10 years when Voldemort is wanting to work at Hogwarts for the new Defense Against the Dark Arts job. And Dumbledore says no and apologizes to him that he never taught him how to love. And yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not right. Yeah, no it is. It's right. Because I read it in the book. And a theme for this, I would say, is I would say greed, because Hermione is happy that Ron and Lavender aren't in a good relationship, and perhaps Hermione's wanting to be in a relationship with Ron. We just don't know. But and then there's also greed because Dumbledore really wants the memory from Harry, or the memory from Harry. Slughorn, yes, but he wants it from Harry because Harry
to get it.
Yes, because Harry's getting it. So and then after that, they go into the pensive, and then they see Voldemort's greed, and he kills that lady for the heirloom or the cup and the Slytherin. What is it? The Slytherin
locket.
Locket. That's it. So when that greed was so powerful that it caused Voldemort to kill.